Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the science class, another lecture of our science. Today we will start the new unit number 6. We have already studied 4 units. Unit number 5 we will study in the next term. So now we are going to start the unit number 6, which is about the materials. Do you know what are materials? Let's read, then I will explain you. Okay, come with me. In our daily lives, we use many materials. The buildings we live in, work, and play in are made of different materials. So are our clothes, furniture, and different kinds of transport. So the word material describes what things are made from. What type of materials around us? See, some materials that we come across in our daily lives: wood, metal, paper, fiber, fabric, or plastic. Let's see, what does material mean? Take a look around you. All the products that surround you in your home, school, or play area are made of one material or another. We are surrounded by an incredible arrangement of different materials. Suppose right now, where are you sitting? On the chair, in front of a computer or laptop, which is on the table. All these things are made of different materials. What you have in your hands must be book and the pencil or the notebook. So all these things are made of different types of materials. Look, if you are sitting on the chair, maybe it is made of wood or maybe metal. You have pencil or book or notebook, then it is made of paper. You are having a water bottle, then it is plastic. You are wearing clothes, they are fabric made of fibers. These are different types of utensils that you use, your mothers use in the kitchen. This is a jug for water, keys, and the toys. These all are the different type of things which you are surrounded by. So all these things made of different type of materials. It is something different. It is different material. It is different. All. They all are different. Let's have a quick look of different type of materials. Just a short look. In detail, we will study in the next lecture. Just look, what is wood? Wood has been used for thousands of years for making tools, weapons, furniture, etc. And wood come from the trees. By processing it, we have look here furniture, bed, chairs, tables, your dining tables, chairs, weapons, spoons, tables, chairs. They all are made from wood. Then we have plastic. A plastic is a material that can change its shape. Many things are made of plastic, usually because making them to the right shape is easy. Plastic is easy to use. Plastic is a man-made thing. Look, these buckets, these different tools, they made from plastic, your water bottles, your toys, they all are made by plastic. Nowadays, a lot of things, if you have a look around you, then you can find that a lot of things they are made of plastics. Plastic bags, plastic chairs, plastic toys, plastic bottles, even the plastic tables, plastic chairs, All these things are made by plastic. Next we have metal. What is metal? Metal are very hard and rigid, as it is hard to break and bend. You can find the things made of metal like keys, your jewelry, bangles, in the kitchen, knives, cooking pots, or with the doctor's tools, equipments, these for the engineers, watches. These things are made from different type of metals. And metals are very hard. They are difficult to bend or break. They are not easy to bend. Then we have paper. Paper is a thin material produced mechanically by wood fibers, means from the trees, from the wood, paper comes. You're reading a book, it has so many papers inside it. When you are writing your assignments, your notebooks, newspapers, all these are made from paper. So paper is another type of material. Now what we have, fabric or fibers. Fibers means thread-like thing. Fabric is cloth or other material which are made of fibers, you can say, produced by weaving together cotton, nylon, wool, or silk. These are the different type of fibers from which your clothes, caps, bedsheet, towels, socks, they all made from fibers or fabrics. Look around you, you are wearing your dresses, then you have a towel, maybe in your room, your bed sheets on your beds. If you are wearing socks, then all these made from different types of fabric. So it is another type of material. Now we have looked the types of materials. Now look what we have here, properties of materials. What they mean by the properties, just read it. Materials have different properties that make them suitable for different uses. Suppose, as I told you, the wood, properties of wood make it to make tables, chairs, doors, windows. We can make different things. Your pencils, even your pencils, they are made of wood. So it's a property of a wood that you can make these type of things. Then we have metal, where we use metal because it is hard and strong. So we use it for making strong things. Then paper to make books and notebooks. Then fiber or fabric for our clothes because it is easy to bend and give any shape. Then we have plastic. As I told you, nowadays plastic is using in many ways. So the properties of different materials let us make different types of things. First, what they're telling us here, transparent or opaque. What are these materials? Look, what are transparent materials? Materials that allow light to pass through. Look like this. This is transparent, mean it is glass of a window, you can say, and the sunlight is coming inside. So transparent means that it can allow light to pass through. The objects can be seen through it. Suppose if you are wearing glasses, so your glasses has glass on it. So glass is an example of transparent, that you can see through it, or the light can pass through it. That material which allow light to pass through, or you can easily see through it, these materials called transparent materials. And then what we have, opaque. Opaque means, this is, you can understand by, this is the opposite of transparent, opaque, materials that cannot allow. In transparent, that allow, but opaque, materials that cannot allow light to pass through. So objects cannot be seen through it. Understand? Just like a glass, you can see through it. You can see everything if you are having a glass in front of your eyes. But if there is a wood or there is a wall in front of you, then you cannot see through it. If you are in the room, then you cannot see anything in another room because there is a wall between them or there is a wooden door. So these materials we call opaque. Transparent and opaque, they are opposite to each other. Okay, then the next page, page number 32, which type of material they are saying? Waterproof. Waterproof means materials that do not let water to pass through. That's why we call them waterproof, that water cannot go through past it. That's why umbrella is made of these type of materials that cannot allow water to pass through. Which type of materials are these? For example, leather, plastic, or even the glass. If you close the window and there is a raining outside, then water cannot come inside your house. And umbrellas, sometimes they are made from leather or sometimes they're made from plastic, that they cannot allow water to come through it. So these materials are called waterproof, which do not let water to pass through. Now, flexible. What is the meaning of flexible? Let's see. Materials that can easily bend. Like this, look, this is a muffler without breaking or can change the shape easily, just like your clothes, your fabrics. And sometimes plastics are like this, that you can easily bend them without breaking. Or like you have clay. These are flexible materials that you can easily bend without breaking. For example, your clothes. Then the type of material, magnetic. Magnetic. What is the property of magnetic materials? Materials that can be attracted or repelled when bring near the magnet. Look like this picture. He's holding a magnet and bringing it near to different materials. If it attract, means if it move towards the magnet, then it is magnetic. And if it does not, then it is non-magnetic. You can do this experiment at your home. Just bring one magnet and different type of things like spoon, keys, pins, common pins, paper clips, pencil, and coin. Or if you have any other thing made of metal or steel, then you can have experiment. Bring the magnet near them and see what happened then. If they attract towards the magnet, then they are magnetic. And if they are not, then they are non-magnetic. Examples are iron and steel. If the things they are made from iron or steel, then they are magnetic and they attract to the magnet. Now, strong and hard materials. Materials that cannot be easily bent. You can say the opposite of flexible is strong and hard. Flexible can easily bend, but the hard materials cannot be easily bent, even break or scratch. They are very difficult to break or scratch. The example of hard and strong materials, like the diamond, different type of stones you can say, or the rocks. If you want to break them or bend them, then you need different type of tools and also heat. but they are not easy to bend or break or scratch. That's why we call them strong and hard materials. Examples are, look, the picture of diamond. So these are the different type of materials according to their properties. Now the last thing, conductors. Now what are conductors? Okay, let's see. Conductors, materials that transfer electricity and heat through them. By seeing this picture, you can understand what is written here, or materials that allow the electricity and heat to flow through them. Metal, steel, and water are the example of conductors. So do you understand? Materials that transfer electricity. Suppose your mother is cooking something in the kitchen and using a cooking pot. This pot is made of maybe steel or iron. So when she puts on the fire, then look what happened inside the water. It starts boiling. So it means from here, the heat is transferred into the water. So the steel is the conductor of heat. Understand? Just like iron, when you put the plug in, the iron become hot because it is made of steel or metal. These are the boilers. You can say the different utensils. Now look here, this is the copper conductor. Plastic is not the conductor. The opposite of conductor is insulator. These wires, they are made of copper. They are conductor of electricity. That's why we use this material inside the wires to pass the electricity from one side to another. You can say from your buttons of a light to the lights, tube lights, yours, or maybe bulb. These wires are used inside the walls of the houses, but they are covered with the plastic. So these copper wires, they pass through the electricity. Now look here in this picture. The man is holding a needle or maybe a stick made of iron or steel. When he puts it on the fire of a candle, then look, this is red part. The heat start passing towards his hand. If he holds it for some time, then it will become hot up to here because the heat is transferring from this side to that side. It means this needle or the stick of iron is conductor of heat. This means conductor, which transfer heat or electricity. Look, in this picture, copper wires. In the toaster, inside there are copper wires. Let the electric current pass through them. Then when the electricity from the wire come inside, these copper wires become hot. Look inside it, it becomes hot. So copper wires are the conductor. Even the water is the conductor. Look in this picture. If you put the wire of electricity inside the water, then this whole water becomes dangerous because the current spread, the electric current up to these area. So always beware, don't use water near your electric wires or your electric plugs. Metal, steel, and water are the example of conductors because these things transfer electricity and heat from one area to the another area. Okay, children, I hope you understood types of materials and the properties of materials. Inshallah, in the next lesson, we will study the types of material in detail. That's all for today.